I also watch guests at weddings pick their noses and then shake hands.
Yeah,
so
people are
I'm
disgusting.
not suggesting that other people's hand hygiene is what ours is. I am suggesting that you're going to get an oyster juice hand on your camera.
How messy are these oysters?
You're listening to the Shoot Your Shot podcast with Lindsay and Tim.
Welcome back to the Shoot Your Shot podcast. My name is and always has been Tim.
Mine is Lindsay, and as far as I know, it's always been.
As far as we know, this is the Shoot Your Shot podcast. We are the community-driven podcast for photographers just like you. And if you don't know because you didn't read the title or the description of this episode, who reads? No one reads. This is a podcast. We're ranking wedding day food. Very exciting. We all eat. I assume we all eat.
We're gonna get dark if you could go anywhere other
We
than
all
that.
eat.
But yes, we eat.
We made a comprehensive list based on no one submitting anything because we didn't ask, but based on our experiences. Mostly my experiences. This is a lot of it's a surprise for Lindsay of food we eat on the wedding day from when we wake up, show up at the venue until when we go home at night. So
this is entirely Tim's experience.
Oh, yeah.
This was submitted by Tim for Tim. Tim said, Lindsay, we're going to do another tiered list.
I made it generic enough that I feel
And
like everyone could weigh in and have like an
I
idea.
said, wow,
Yeah.
you know how much I love a tiered list. And then he said, do you want to know what tiered list we're going to do? Wedding food. And I pushed back so aggressively. I said, no.
You blew it.
I literally don't
This is going to be
wanna
the top
do it.
episode of the year. I guarantee
But
it.
you know what? I was wrong on the Nikon lenses. I'm not wrong often, but when I am, I will admit it.
We have mail, Lindsay.
You're right.
We got mail.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the craziest week of my life.
Do you want to open the letter? We've already read it, but we'll share it with you folks because we were allowed to do so.
So I came home. This is a weird side quest. Somehow,
Go for the side quest.
Somehow, I came home and there was a UPS box at my home. And it was from our friend Alan Ruiz, I believe is how we pronounce your name, Alan. I'm sorry, I should have gotten you to send me a voice note.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Alan, are from the UK. The weird part about that is that Alan sent it addressed to Tim and I at the studio, and somehow I get so many packages at home and at the studio that the UPS guy said, you know what, I'll just drop it off at your house. We don't live in that small of a town. This isn't a hamlet, but that's the side quest. We get a package, and man, I'm stoked. This is so fun.
Yeah, man.
Mail is the best thing ever.
I love mail.
Mail is so much fun. Oh yeah, it was really bright. I'm so
there we go.
sorry,
That's
Tim.
okay.
I set the sign really
I adjusted
bright.
the sign.
So we get this package. I text him, Tim, did you know we had a package here? Like, did you drop this off here? I was so excited. Anyways, a lot of lead up for me to tell you. Here it comes. I'm going to read you the letter. It's a long one. Hi, Lindsay and Tim. I'm a photographer based in Kinross, Scotland. I started my business properly about 10 months ago with the dream of going full-time one day. Realistically, that might take a bit longer than my overly confident 2024 self first thought. I've been into photography since I was 16, shooting everything from local sports to night skies. I gave up on Astro a while ago, though, standing in a freezing field for hours just to come home with hundreds of comet photos that my wife calls a smudge lost its appeal.
Respect.
Ouch,
I get it.
but I feel you.
Yeah, man.
You should see my stuff from Iceland. Just green blurs. These days, I'm returning to my roots with film photography. Just aged myself there and have even started offering it in my wedding packages. Cool. I came across your podcast not long after I started out and have watched or listened to every episode, some more than once.
Respect. That's
huge.
a lot.
That's huge. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've just watched the one with Josh Huggett, so thanks for that. As love watching him on Instagram. Between the laughs, the rants, and Lindsay's occasional digressions, I've picked up loads of genuinely useful advice. Everything from handling tricky clients to dealing with Uncle Bob. I've even started taking notes, and they've helped a lot in real situations. Your show has the perfect mix of humor, honesty, and good advice, and it's a reminder that I'm heading in the right direction, that this work will pay off eventually.
That's very sweet.
This is just the craziest thing ever. I'm going to skip over some of it because we're going to be here for 5 hours.
Yeah, we don't have time.
No, it's
We love
a
you.
really beautiful letter, but I feel like some of it's just for Tim and I. Anyways, I'm going to get to the point. After hearing you joke about replacing your magic 8-ball for about 80 episodes, honestly true. You're right about that.
Yeah.
I thought I'd help you out. So after some light internet detective work, I found your studio address and sent you a shiny new rose gold one. Hopefully it survives a trip to Canada and doesn't arrive in pieces. If you've already bought a new one, then I guess you'll have a spare. This is the best thing ever. Alan, thank you so much. He says, I wanted to say thanks for what you do. Your show has helped me build confidence, learn the ropes, and laugh through the chaos of running a small business. Keep it up. You've definitely got at least one fan here in Scotland.
Alan, that's so sweet, man.
Do you believe that we got mail?
That's crazy. This is the most beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. It's so reflective.
Alan, the effort of sending this to us, of finding the studio address, of the UPS man then finding my home address and creepily dropping that off at my house, and finding the rose gold honestly slaps so much harder than the black one ever did. And the funny thing is, I mean, we have obviously complained about the 8-ball being dead for so long that we also ended up with the Mystic Pickle.
Hell yeah.
So now we have a collection of things.
We do have a collection.
We could even just start like
putting them against each other, see who.
No, what I was gonna say is like not putting all of our faith in our decision making in inanimate objects like pickles and 8-balls.
True.
But why would we do that?
We were just gifted two perfectly good decision making avenues, devices, gods. Why would we give up?
I can't even think of one good reason.
Yeah, no.
So you know what?
These are sweet. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan, so much. This is the kindest thing, and this like honestly so fun.
Yeah.
If you want to send us mail, here's our mailing address. Don't make it weird, okay? Do not make it weird. Don't make it illegal.
Yeah.
But if you want to send us love letters, and you want to send us, well, we don't need another 8-ball, but I don't know. You just want to send us a little note. We accept mail. Here's our studio address. I don't know. Sorry, Tim.
We'll put it there.
Okay.
We should get a P.O. box, really.
No, I want somebody to randomly show up at the door. If you show up at our front door, apparently there's going to be a fondue place going in downstairs.
Yeah. So if you like fondue, dipping anything in chocolate, check it out.
Fond, don't miss it.
Fond, don't miss out.
Okay, Tim, this is an important one.
This is the inaugural. I don't even know what's on. Truthfully, I don't know what that guy says. I don't know what. We know what 3 phrases from that guy. That's it. I haven't pushed the button at all.
I asked him one the other day,
Did
and
you?
it's really spooky.
Okay,
man.
he gets weird.
He got dark.
So this could be a joke one. We could see what happens here.
Okay.
I want to know if all of our S tier predictions for today's episode of the wedding day food will be correct.
Correct
In the greater scheme of things, in the zeitgeist of the world. I know we're very tapped into the zeitgeist. We understand, like, you know, our fingers on the pulse of things, but I just want to make sure that we're like 100% accurate.
Like, do we?
I don't have good questions, dude. You can't put me on the spot.
You've got it. That's literally what we do every single week. We put each other on the spot. Okay.
All right. We have rain tomorrow. I don't want to have rain tomorrow.
No, that's insane. That's a bad one. Okay. I think we just have to narrow in on the question because the 8-ball, it's a yes or a no. You know what I mean?
I know.
So we have to, let's go with, will the listeners agree with how we rank?
That sounds great.
Okay. Magic 8-ball, will the listeners agree with how we rank wedding day food?
Oh, it's so quick.
It's so clear.
So it shall be.
So it shall be. It's practically
so
is it digital?
Quick.
It's not digital. Wow, this is a nice 8-ball.
I hope it's all positive. So far, anyway.
Okay.
Alan, thank you so much. We're going to put it here with the pickle.
You're our hero. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's get into it.
Yes, please.
Tim and I have 5 billion things to do right now.
Dear Lord.
And yet we are here recording a podcast. Thank God we have Celsius. Thank you for that, Tim.
You're welcome.
Speaking of Celsius, the very first one up on the wedding day food that we are ranking
Red Bull
is Red Bull.
Red Bull. How do you feel about it? Where do you think it lands?
Listen,
I know where I'm putting it.
Do?
It's an S tier. It's gotten us through so many days.
Yeah,
it's been such a pick me up before things that
you're right.
Feel like they're not going well. It's S tier.
You know what? You're right. My only caveat
Please.
is that it has to be cold.
Yes.
I cannot stand. So I've started bringing a little cooler bag with me because I can't stand like a warm Red Bull.
That's just good prep. Mm-hmm. That's just good prep.
Yeah. So a tiny little cooler bag with, as long as it's cold, it's an S tier.
Love it. Next up, protein bar. So this could be anything from like, I guess, is Cliff Bar? It's not protein. They're just carbs. So yeah, protein bars are things that
Quest bars.
Quest bars are protein. How do you feel about this? It's a good like.
The only
I didn't
reason
eat anything today.
The only reason I'm not putting it in F is because it's at least good to have protein on a wedding day, and it's better than just eating a bowl of bread.
Yeah,
but they're not good.
We reserve the right to change our thoughts and feelings on each one of these. Let's put it to the D. It feels like a D.
It's a D. It's not good. There's other ways to get protein that don't make you hate your life,
Absolutely.
you know? And I don't want to gnaw on something on a wedding day.
You don't want to feel like a rat or a beaver chewing on a piece of wood?
It's like beef jerky, like you're gnawing on a thing, but it's like with the essence of cookie dough for some reason.
And they never have flavor. It's always like a powdery fucking mess. Anyway, better way to get that, speaking of, is protein drink. Now, I do a smoothie every morning. I do a protein additive whey powder to my smoothie every morning. I think it's great. It helps replace a meal. It makes me feel psyched, energized.
My other personal favorite is the Fairlife protein shakes. They're like a nutrition plan.
So whether you're doing like a pre-made, pre-bottled thing or you add your own, I think protein
it's also
drink
just
is a good
become
idea.
so much easier to buy these.
Oh
They're at convenience stores now, like, and they're actually good. It's not like the stuff we used to have. That was again like pretty much the protein bar equivalent of it.
I think that's an A to an S.
I'm going S tier on it because
you in?
Well, if we're gonna put Red Bull up there, something that's literally poisoning us from the inside out, let's put something in there that's better.
Next up, we have fruit and nuts and dried fruit. So you had these packs you got from Costco not too long ago. They were fucking amazing. They came with little cheese bits.
Good.
But the best part for me was the
like an adult
nuts and
snack
dried.
pack.
Yeah. Again, starting your day with this.
The Kirkland. Yeah. Well, and not even starting. Like they're like that's an energy packed little snackerdoodle.
Little squirrel snack. So if you haven't noticed already, we are going through the list from like when we start the day, showing up to like getting ready.
Oh, I just
I've arranged these in a way that like we start our day chronologically.
Okay.
We get through things that way. I'd say S tier for this or A. How do you feel?
Go A.
Here's the thing. Here's my caveat.
Okay.
Sometimes if you don't have time to brush your teeth or floss, you get these shit stuck in your teeth. It can make a really bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
But that's true for Red Bull.
Really like bitter almond in there.
Yeah.
I would go A as well.
Okay.
Because what if you don't have a water handy?
True.
Like
also,
that's very dry.
nut allergies too, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You don't want to just be like
You don't
eating
wanna
that
kill a bride.
around everybody.
That's fair.
So, I mean, it's A for me.
It's an A for me too. Coffee. Now, this one could go at the beginning of the day or the end of the day. I put it here because I feel like it's one of those things we all start our day with, regardless. Not all of us, most of us. Coffee's probably S tier for me too, dude. Like, I love a cuppa on the way. You know?
I got to think about this one.
Okay.
Let's be serious. What if you drink that?
Okay.
First thing in the morning, then you got to go poop.
That's so here's the thing.
Like this
There's
is my problem.
coffee when you wake up.
Oh, this is
before
on your
you
way
leave
to
the
the
house.
wedding coffee.
This is on your way to the wedding coffee.
So I guess it depends on the day. Because what if you've got a 12-hour day and you've got a couple-hour drive ahead of you?
Sure.
Now I got to bring my camera bag into some random gas station because I drank a coffee on the
True.
way.
Yeah. All right.
So A. I mean,
I'd say A.
It's still a high. Like
I will give it an A. I don't do coffee every morning.
Is there anything that picks you up on a wedding day more than the dinners come out? It's dragging. Speeches. You're ready to poke yourself in the eye, and then some 17-year-old comes around and says coffee.
Yes.
And you're like,
can I have 2 cups, please?
This is God speaking to me. So come to think of it, maybe it is an S.
I think it's S, dude. Like,
if that invokes that kind of reaction, I mean,
I think
you're right.
It's S. It has to be.
It gets us through.
It's the legal stimulant we all need. Egg bites. If there's could be something above S tier, I think egg bites, which is the next category, would be above it. Like these are the best thing for a wedding day.
It's so good.
I love an egg bite.
The Starbucks egg bites, the sous vide, red pepper, egg white bite is. Like, honestly, put it on my gravestone. That is one of my favorite things to eat.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah.
It's such an easy. The thing is, here in the great the Great White North, the greatest country on earth, Canada.
Don't look it up. Can't confirm.
It is the greatest country on earth.
It's pretty good though.
Literally. We don't have like a ton of I don't know that anywhere really does. How's like a ton of like grab and go drive through healthy food options. So when Starbucks came out with these, because prior to that we had Tim Hortons and it's all carbs. Like they literally, I don't think that Starbucks actually or Tim Hortons, I don't think they offer anything other than a carb.
They do egg bites now, but they're not as good.
I thought they got rid of them.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Maybe
they brought
did.
them out for like a day, and then people said no, gross.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when they brought those out for me, that was like, okay, this is a real food protein option. That's not like a protein shake or something like that.
Yeah.
It's obviously processed, but it's not as processed as some things. something warm on
Yes.
your way to a little
Oh my God.
wet, you know.
It comes with a little fork. You get to like stab at it.
Yeah, honestly. And
Egg bites are
a little
S tier.
sriracha. Yeah, you're right.
We don't
That's
need
an
to
S
debate.
tier.
It's S tier all day. Like so far, we have a pretty good start to the day.
So it's looking like we like to eat.
This is a
food.
balanced breakfast. Speaking of balanced breakfast and fast food, Tim Hortons toasted everything bagel with herb and garlic cream cheese.
So good.
It's so good. I don't think I can give it an A or an S because on the way to the wedding, herb and garlic cream cheese will give you the stinkiest breath, and it'll make you feel like you have a brick in your stomach. And I don't think it's the right move for pre-wedding.
My biggest issue is ever since
Stuck in the teeth?
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
get like
The poppy seeds.
poppy seeds
Yeah.
and sesame seeds in your teeth. That's not
It's not it for me.
if you do need like you're feeling like you're a dog and you need a treat, then this is it. And I don't say that with any judgment.
If you have a drive that's like over an hour to go somewhere and you're getting up at 6 a.m., go for this.
Absolutely.
Because you digested most of it by the time you get there, unless you feel like you've digested most of it by the time you get there.
Brush your teeth when you get to the
Brush your
venue.
teeth when
You'll
you
be
get there,
fine.
you'll be fine.
Right?
So I'd say it's probably a C.
I think, unfortunately, just for the logistical manner of it, and
Yeah.
also not only that, but it's gonna like, I don't know why I'm talking like I'm a nutritionist here, but it's gonna give you like a spike in energy and then
Yeah.
a drop because it's just carby,
Carby, sugary, shug.
It's so good though, man. Oh,
I know.
It's so good. My biggest issue is I am gonna throw shade at Tim Hortons. They've
Okay.
changed, man.
Go on.
Tim Hortons used to be so good, and now Tim Hortons, the standards are so bad.
Do you think it's because
bad.
they were purchased by the company that owns
Wendy's.
Burger King and Wendy's?
Like, of course I do.
Yeah.
The standard is so low now. You
Sad.
used to be able to go and say, I'd like a bagel with cream cheese, please.
Yeah.
And you would have like some standard of what that would look like. Now it's like they barely touch it on the toaster or it's
Yeah.
burnt.
They rock it. Yeah.
You get like the entire tub of cream cheese on it. You're like, I'm confused.
My favorite is when
It's
they cut it in
actually
half.
Maybe too bad.
And they cut like it's a 3/4 and a 1/4. Like that's the ratio that they cut in half. They
Yeah.
missed the hole completely on the middle. They
It's just
cut
one
a
little
sliver off.
corner.
Like, did you look?
Yeah.
Did you cut a finger off when you did this? Because it looks like you just hacked at it with a samurai sword.
Yeah, there's very many times that I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to
Yeah.
get a little bagel and cream cheese. And it's like an F tier level of bagel. So
Pro tip: add a slice of tomato if you're not against tomato, and that's like an elite meal. It's an elite meal.
tomato, cream cheese bagel.
Get out of town. So now we're switching gears. We've done all the. This is all prep. This is all before the getting ready portion of the day.
I'm in.
We've ranked it. Moving right along.
Cocktails.
We're gonna go real hard into cocktails. Oyster bar. You got oysters.
Oysters.
I love a freshly shucked
Tim, I'm
oyster.
so curious where you're going to place this,
I
though.
love an oyster. And I know it's probably very divisive for everyone here in the group
I
because
love an
not
oyster.
everyone likes the texture and the taste and the idea and the look. I get it. It's weird.
They don't have brains.
They don't have brains.
So it's kind of nice.
You're all descended from seagulls.
Some
I'm
of you
convinced.
guys eat cows, okay? So
So I'm gonna put S. I'm gonna put these in an A because I'm aware. I also feel like it's one of those things where I roll up the cocktails. It's not the first thing I do. I see it, I clock it, I say, "Ooh, that's for me." I'm gonna come back to that later after I do some work, take some photos, capture some video.
Okay.
I do the rounds. I talk to the oyster guy. I'm like, "Hey, everything good?" I take some photos of the oysters. Like, "This is good. I'll grab one for myself." I will overindulge, and so I need to like pace myself.
Stay away from the oysters.
I need to be a bit more chill because I will crush a whole
But I have
platter.
a question.
Please.
You generally take an oyster in your hand and
Sure.
slurp it back.
Yeah.
You don't feel weird about the fact that you have an oyster hand and a camera in the same, probably the same hand?
What are you talking about? What
Like
do you
you're
mean?
gonna shoot an oyster
Yeah.
and then you're gonna put your camera in your hand. Are you gonna go to the washroom and wash your hands in between?
Do you think I'm putting my finger in the muck?
Listen, I don't want to out you.
What do you think I'm doing?
for your hand washing? But you're holding a shell
Yeah.
that is covered in oyster juice.
Yeah.
And then you slurp it back, and
Yeah.
then with an oyster juice hand, you're gonna hold your camera.
Who else is touching my camera? Am I licking my camera? I don't understand what the issue is.
You know what? To each their own. An oyster hand
Yeah.
on the grip
Yeah.
of the camera feels right
People
to you.
take oyster hand, eat the oyster, and then touch cup of cocktail, and then take to mouth.
And then
do you think
they-
everyone's you drink one oyster and then there's a line from the bathroom? Everyone wash their hands.
The cocktail goes away. The cocktail goes away.
Yeah.
and you have to hold your camera all night. And then for the rest of your life that you own that camera, you'll always know that this was an oyster hand camera.
I'm gonna bring my camera and you can smell it and tell me if it smells like oysters.
Oh, I want to die. I want to die, everybody. Please, somebody
Add us in
support
the
me.
comments, please.
Someone
Oysters
support-
are an S tier. They're an S tier food.
No.
I'm gonna give them an A. I think they're an A. I think
I am battling that one so hard.
Yeah?
That's an F.
an F.
Like that is a
Wow.
disgusting wedding photographer, wedding day
Okay.
food. If you're a guest, an oyster is an S. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you are holding a porous,
Can I-
rubber coated,
Can I fight you on this? How many people oyster and then they all line up to the bathroom and wash their hands? Guaranteed, less than 10% of people do this.
I also watch guests at weddings pick their noses and then shake hands.
Yeah,
So
people are
I'm
disgusting.
not suggesting that other people's hand hygiene is what ours is. I am suggesting that you're gonna get an oyster juice hand on your camera.
How messy are these oysters? What's happening to the oysters? Are they in a bucket of
shuck
brine?
them.
They shuck them and they put the shell, which is usually dry, because they're holding it with a towel and they shuck it. Have you ever been to the Allura Mill? And then they put it on a bed of crushed ice, and that's where you pick it up.
Fish juice. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna agree to disagree. You can put
Very
it
much
wherever
so.
you want because this is your episode. This is your
No,
episode.
fine. If you want to do that, we can put it at C. I think it's a C.
But it can't be a C.
I understand what you're saying. Touching camera after touching oyster juice, it's a bit weird.
The only plus that I'll give it is A, they're delicious,
Yeah.
and B, I assume it's a protein source. I don't know. It's probably whatever. Put it at C. What the heck do I care? Move right along.
Very good. Very good. I will.
Spanakopita?
Spanakopita or mini samosas.
Okay.
That's next.
12.
These are
This is a
delightful.
12 out of 10.
They're incredible.
12 out of 10.
These are the things I always look for whenever we're at Whistle Bear.
Fast
Cambridge
to
Mill.
toss that in your mouth.
So quick. Usually
The ones
piping
at-
hot.
The
Chew it
ones at
quicker.
Whistle Bear are unbelievable. They're salty.
Yeah.
The like veggie samosas.
Yeah.
Good for everybody.
Little
They're
dippy,
vegetarian.
little
And then
dippy in the plum sauce.
The roasted red pepper sauce, whatever that is. Unreal. That's an S.
Okay, it is roasted red pepper. That's right.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Next up, agreed. Spanakopita or mini samosas are an S tier. These are delightful any time of year, any day. Caprese skewers. We're talking basil,
So good.
tomato, mozzarella.
My only problem is that the photo that you've chosen doesn't have a balsamic glaze on
Yeah.
it, and that is critical.
Sure.
If it did, that would improve it for me. But
Yeah.
let's just assume, for the sake of the discussion, that we're talking about a caprese skewer with balsamic drizzle.
The same reason that oysters might not be S tier. There's a bucket to put the shells in.
And
Sometimes you're stuck with the caprese skewer at the end of the day.
you
You walk
out-
around, you're like, cool, I have a bunch of sticks in my pocket.
in my pocket.
Yeah.
Cool. You're totally right. The
Yeah.
number of times I've got a cocktail napkin with a skewer in my
Yeah.
pocket at the end of a wedding, I'm like, that's an annoying
I'd say it's a
thing.
B then for that reason alone. You're left with a bit of
And
refuse at the
also
end
like
of this experience.
I don't know, like an entire cherry tomato exploding in your mouth. It's going to happen the second that somebody says, hey, can you take our picture? And you're
then-
like,
You spit out a bunch of seeds at their face. Yeah.
it's never happened to me, but I'm afraid now.
It's also the wimmis, the ocean. You could stab yourself with a skewer. It's very dangerous.
That's actually
it's
terrifying.
a dangerous thing. I
You're
think about that
totally right.
sometimes.
That is terrifying.
Don't
That's
eat
very
skewered
final
things when you're
destination.
driving. Yeah, not a good idea. So that's a B for us. Next up, bruschetta. Bruschetta.
So good.
So delightful.
Man, Jeff Mack's
Toasted.
going to be upset. He hates tomatoes.
He hates tomatoes.
We're going to reel tomato season.
Toasted bit of bread, open face, put some tomatoes, onions, a little bit of what is that?
Basil.
Basil.
Torn basil. Depends
Drizzle?
on are we
Drizzle?
gonna get some cheese in there? Maybe not. Maybe so.
Could be
Who
some crushed
knows?
fat. It's delightful.
I love a bruschetta. It's so inconsistent in
Yeah,
how it's done. Some
that's the thing.
places it's so good, and some places it's so bad.
It's also got crumb factor, and it begs you to eat it in one bite, which is sometimes very difficult
You're right.
because if I don't have a big mouth,
The top of your mouth now
gets
ruined.
rocked, just destroyed by textures of like, oh, that's soft. Then you hit the bread, and it just like cuts through like the
The roof of my mouth hurts thinking about it.
yeah. So I'd say it's probably as delightful as they are on a wedding day, shooting cocktails.
I
I'd
think
give it a
it's
C. Yeah.
Because also it's the inconsistency
Exactly.
of like, there's nothing worse than going to a new venue where you don't know if you can like really trust how good their catering is.
Bingo.
And then you see that because you're thinking that's got to be good, and you try it and you're like, damn it, foiled again.
Son of a bitch.
Not again.
Next up, we have the mini beef sliders. Apologies,
Oh, I
Lindsay.
thought they said mini beer slider. I'm like, hell yeah.
That'd be nice. But mini beef sliders are the hottest commodity I find during cocktail hour.
Yeah,
I
everybody
find
loves
that people are just like swarming the person with the tray. They're just like, give me one of those. And they always go really quick, which is great for the servers because they don't want to carry around a bunch of meat. I usually get one of these towards the end of cocktail hour once everyone's had like 4 or 5, and I'm able to just kind of like reach
4.
my hand in and grab one.
Pardon me.
Please.
4 or 5.
People go nuts for these. I feel like by the end of cocktail hour, getting towards the end, people are like, oh, I've had like 3 of these right. I want to ruin my appetite.
I can't imagine eating 3 of these and then eating a meal. No wonder the dance floor is always so smelly.
So
you
beef
guys are
stinky?
disgusting.
I think mini beef sliders are a delight. I do think that similar to the bruschetta, to the caprese skewers, oftentimes you get a little stick, you get a little inconsistent.
Perhaps.
Can be a bit messy, could ruin your outfit.
It's definitely not a one bite
No.
thing either. Hopefully, I don't know what kind of mouth you've got, but
Again,
like,
as a wedding guest, it's a 12 out of 10 because you can throw your stick at anyone. You can do whatever you want. You can drop it on the floor.
Off.
As a wedding photographer, videographer on the wedding day, I say it's probably a C as well. It's also tough to get. So, what do you think?
Makes it harder. Well,
you don't
I
eat
don't
beef,
have,
so
I don't have a single thing to say about it.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that it once was a cow.
Once was a cow. Well,
So
you know what?
think
For
about
that, Lindsay,
thank you.
slap it down to D for
I
you.
was like, think about that. Okay,
Here's
let's
something
go.
you can really get behind. Shrimp cocktail. Now, we're not talking about the shrimp ring necessarily. That'd be kind of weird. I don't think I've seen that. Cocktail. So it usually comes like in a little tiny spoon, a little shot spoon
Single
with like
bite.
a little, with a little of that the cocktail sauce, and then you have the
okay.
shrimp.
So if you thought that I was offended by the idea of oyster hands, imagine how offended I am. And this one truly does bother me because like an oyster thing, I have eaten an oyster at a wedding. I understand it.
Yeah.
A shrimp cocktail has done me dirty because I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. That is going to be filling.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get a couple. First of all, a shrimp tail, I do not care if like you're a guest or whatever. Holding a shrimp tail
Yeah, it's gnarly.
while standing is one of the least cute things
It goes
that
from
I could
like the
possibly
most like delightful thing in the world to like, oh, I'm stuck with the legs of a thing.
Should we tell the story about?
No.
Okay.
On a different podcast, we'll talk about it.
No, I'm going to tell you guys right now.
Okay.
So a couple of years ago.
Lisbon.
No, I'm not talking about that shrimp story. You guys, we have too many shrimp stories. No, a couple of years ago, this would have just been right out of COVID. So I think people were weird.
Did they not devein it?
It's worse than that, Tim. It's worse than you can ever imagine. I was at a country club golf course wedding. Beautiful, stunning wedding. We're outside. I am photographing cocktail hour. And I watch as a man takes a shrimp off of the tray and eats it tail first.
Yeah. You can eat the tail.
Tail
I don't know why you would.
first. I watched him do it. He didn't have a look of horror on his face. He kept going. And then you know what?
What?
He did it again.
Yeah. Of course he did.
I thought, is there something wrong with me?
You can eat the tail. I just don't think it's a good idea. You're allowed to eat the tail.
You can do a lot of
You can
things.
do a lot of
You can eat
things.
the entire shell on an oyster, I'm sure.
You eat
if
the
you
crab.
wanted
Also
to.
eat the whole crab.
Anyways, so that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Please, what? And this is like a nice place. Anyways,
It's fucked up, dude.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, has he never had a shrimp cocktail before? Anyways, it's a messy thing as a photographer.
It's a D.
If that gets put, like, I can eat it. If I have like 10 minutes to sit down and I can eat it and go and wash my hands, then that's an S for me. I love a shrimp cocktail.
But that's not what happened.
That's never going to happen.
No. I think because you're stuck with a tail if you're not a
So
psychopath
gross.
eating it. You're stuck with a thing that's like organic and stinky, and that's fucked up.
Yeah. And stinky.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Moving right along, we got some nice ones here coming up. What's this one? Stuffed mushrooms? It looks like it. Stuffed mushrooms. I love a stuffed mushroom.
Oh, this is cocktail hour?
Yeah, we're still in cocktail hour,
Okay,
yeah.
I think it's
They take the mushroom, cut the stem out, hollow it out, usually chop it up with onions, garlic, with every little bits. They fry that stuff. They
Some
put it
little
back in the
cheese thing,
mushroom.
goat
They
cheese.
bake it for a second, goat cheese, a little parsley or something on top. What a delightful pop.
My only issue is can be very hot for when
Can
you're
be very
just
hot.
trying to shovel food in your
The
mouth as
solution is
quickly
you
as
eat quickly.
possible.
You chew quickly like it's a hot slice of pizza.
Yeah, so I think an A for me on that.
Okay.
Otherwise, I just can't be trusted with things that are incredibly hot on
That's
a wedding
fair.
day because I'll eat it and I'll regret it.
It's one of those things that comes along. You're like, it's such a novel thing. So yeah, I'd say it's an A.
Montana will literally walk around during cocktail hour, and especially if I'm shooting during it, like if I'm doing family photos or whatever, she'll walk around during cocktail hour and like scour for these little guys for me.
That's very sweet.
She comes back with a little plate. Like,
Oh.
I got you all the things you can eat.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's so-
that.
that's
If
so
you want to
nice.
know how to be an exceptional second, find your main photographer, whatever beverage they really like, and a bunch of little snackaroos during cocktail hour and put them at their table or bring them over to them.
Know their dietary restrictions and preferences, and you will become one of. That's a great
Big
great
fan.
tip.
Big fan
great
of
tip
that.
right there. So that's definitely a for us. I think we can all agree on this one, Lindsay. I think we all know it's an S tier. Arancini balls, the
Arancini.
best. Little puffs of usually rice that's battered, deep fried. Got some nice little.
I've been done dirty by this one time
Have
with,
you?
with pork in it.
Oh,
Apparently that
okay.
is like a traditional thing.
Really. Usually
So
stuff
that
with
was
cheese and rice.
really
and-
upsetting.
Okay, well, let's give it an A then, because I feel like it can be tricky, especially if you
And
don't know.
also hot fire in your mouth.
Hot fire in your mouth.
But aside from that, oh, it's so good.
usually has a little dippy of marinara sauce.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. I say
Man.
it's an A. A for arancini.
I haven't eaten dinner and I am so unbelievably hungry. I literally just
Sorry.
finished doing like 5,000 shoots. And then Tim was like, should we record an episode? I'm like,
Yes. You don't have time to do anything else.
I know.
Deviled eggs. Here's the thing. They're never going to be
eggs.
too hot. They're always going to be enough that you can squish them in your mouth. You could squirrel it to the side if you need to talk to someone.
No, don't kill
They
me.
are.
If
they are
someone talks to
delightful.
me with a deviled egg in their cheek,
But you'll never know because they'll just squish it to the back.
Tim, if you talk to me with a deviled egg in your cheek, I'm worried.
I'm gonna bring deviled eggs on Sunday.
I'm going. What are
Right,
we
you're-
doing on Sunday?
We have another recording of this show.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I was worried that we had a wedding or something. I'm like, oh no. You're putting it in A. I
think
was
it's an
gonna
A.
say B.
Okay, tell me why.
Again, I really don't like having gross hands. Like I'm starting to think maybe I'm on the spectrum because
Yeah,
that's a
well,
total like
we're on the
thing.
spec- it's a
Like,
spectrum.
I think
We're all
we
on
are.
it.
But
On the spectrum.
but-
You mean you're alive?
yeah.
Spectrum of life? Yeah, you're there.
But like no, but sensory things is like a total
Yeah.
thing. Anyways,
Yeah.
sensory things are always been a thing for me. I cannot stand having a gross, icky thing in my hands. And a
Understood.
deviled egg is so good. I love a deviled egg. The smell
not
and the
great.
wetness on your hands. Why are there so many wet
I think
things?
we found the name for the podcast episode. The smell and the wetness on your hands.
I am now
Deviled
thinking,
eggs, we'll put it at B then.
I'm literally thinking about this now though, thinking like, do wedding venues not care about people's experience in eating things
They
and
give
not
you
being
napkins.
gross?
Yeah, they don't care.
Like,
they care, but they
You're
also...
gonna be standing at a cocktail table, like awkwardly juggling your very cute little handbag that's like big enough to hold a lip gloss, and you're like got like a freaking slimy deviled egg in your other hand. Slipped right out of there. Slipped right out. That's sick.
It's a B then. Let's give Lindsay her...
It's above oysters.
it's above
And
oysters.
it's definitely above shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a B.
It's at least a vegetarian option,
B.
which is really, really rare at
Yeah.
weddings.
A lot of
It's
these
like-
are veggie options. Only a few that are staunchly meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at most weddings they have one of these.
Yeah,
You
true.
don't get
Yeah.
like you usually get one vegetarian, and then it's like, how about there's a rack of lamb going
Yeah.
around during cocktail hour? Like, that's fucking weird.
I wouldn't mind it though. Moving right along, we're almost through cocktail hour, folks.
Have you seen a lamb? They're really cute. Okay,
They're
mini
very cute.
tacos.
Mini tacos.
Okay.
So it's not slimy. It's dry.
Not slimy.
It's dry. It can be kind of crumbly depending on the size of the taco. If you can put the whole thing in your mouth like a squirrel and chew it in like 3 bites, perfect mini taco.
Okay, I do feel like if they were to make this vegetarian, I
Yeah.
would have more of a say on it. I've
Sure.
never actually had one at a wedding because they've never done that.
They
but
rarely do jackfruit. Yeah.
if they were to do, or even like a refried bean would be
Yeah.
cool. Anyways, whatever. It's not like there's tons of options out there. But if they were to do that, I would say it's an A.
I would say it's an A, not an S, because cilantro exists and often people like to put cilantro in
And it
things.
can,
I can't do
it's
that.
a little crumbly.
It's a crumbly bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I
but
agree.
probably pretty good for those of you that.
Probably fucking amazing. Last thing to round out the cocktail
S.
hour, appetizer, hors d'oeuvres,
It's an S tier.
mini mac and cheese cups, S tier, 100%. I think it's worth it.
Good.
I think it's worth the fact that you probably have a little spoon with you in your pocket. You toss it. It doesn't matter. You take it with you.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if I had to eat this with my hands. I don't care if my camera's getting gooped up. I don't care about anything I've already previously said.
Cheese is the line. If you add cheese to oysters, it won't be a problem. If you add cheese to shrimp, Lindsay's on board.
Mini mac and cheese cups
It's S.
are the goat.
Yeah.
Also, they're never messy, right?
No.
You get a little fork with it. You get like a nice little cup. You can eat it real quick. Shovel that back in there.
Yeah.
Oh, so satisfying.
Yeah. And no one's mad at you when you're eating a little mini mac and cheese cup. Even if the couple comes up to you like, oh, you got a mac and cheese cup. That's so cute.
Enjoy. Did you
Enjoy
like
mac and
it?
cheese cup. Yeah, you
Everybody
look like a
loves
little
mac-
child eating your mac and cheese cup. It's delightful.
It's great.
Moving right along to.
I wonder how many photographers that don't get to enjoy cocktail hour because they work at bad venues are listening to this thinking, you guys get to eat food?
Oh,
Like, because
sorry,
I think
everyone.
there's a lot of people that don't get to eat like good food at their weddings, or they have bad food at their weddings. So I'm so sorry because we only work at places that have really nice food. Shout out to literally all the venues we work at. We don't eat bad food. It's really nice.
We don't stand for it. We don't show up.
And they often will actually come around to us and offer us food.
Yeah.
We don't get the like evasive maneuvers.
No.
Not often. And if
No.
you do, it's literally probably because they're like,
They're afraid.
they're teenagers and they're awkward and they don't know how to come up to a person, right? But like very, very rarely. Often I'll even get them, they'll bring us over like our own little thing. And they're like, here you go. It's for you.
This is for you now.
So sorry if you're listening to this thinking I've never had a mac and cheese cup. Well,
Use this as inspiration to find the venues that do have
Offer you mac and cheese cups.
and do offer you things. Moving right along to the seated portion of the day, the
Okay, let's go.
reception. We're starting with some. That's not it. Where are we going? We're starting with soup.
soup
A
season.
butternut squash soup, Lindsay. I love this. It's such an autumnal, such a fall experience for all
I
of
gotta
us.
focus. I'm shifting into soup mode.
Exactly. Like George Costanza has said, I think butternut squash soup. Butternut squash soup is S tier. It's one of the
was gonna say
greatest
too.
fucking things you can eat.
I was also gonna say S tier. When you, if you're getting a butternut squash soup, it's
Yeah.
usually cold out.
Yep.
You've just been shooting,
Yep.
outside in the leaves.
Hands are
You've got a
cold.
bit of a chill. There is nothing better than a nice warm soup. And again, to give flowers to the venues we work at,
Yes.
Allure Mill, Whistle Bear, they all come around. Instead of bringing you a bowl with soup already in it,
Yeah.
here's what they do. They bring you a bowl with garnish in it.
Yeah.
And they come around and they pour it
Yeah.
into your bowl. So it is the hottest soup.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It's the best.
That's an S.
It's an S tier. And it's the kind of thing that I will tell my second, do not shoot the entrances. You stay here and you guard my soup.
S for soup.
S for soup. Butternut squash is a S tier soup. Moving right along to another popular soup, maybe not as popular, but a wild mushroom and truffle. Again, we work at elevated, beautiful spaces.
We do. Yeah.
I love this soup. It's hearty. It's a
Yeah.
bit savory, not as sweet. I think when it's paired with the right entree, it's one of the best things you can have on a wedding day.
I would agree with this. My only issue is that, again, truffle is quite pungent.
It can be.
And
You using your hands for this?
No, I'm not. I'm not sticking my hands in it. I just mean everybody around you starts to smell like truffle.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. The whole room stinks like truffle. Leave the room and come back in. Truffle.
Everyone has to eat their soup outside.
So, not that I'm trying to come up with reasons to be upset about it, but I think if you've got butternut squash at the top,
yeah.
we got to go A.
You got to go A for
on
this.
wild mushroom and
Yeah.
truffle. I'm so sorry if you're not a mushroom person.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I didn't include Italian wedding because that's not a good
Very
soup.
rare.
It's kinda
You don't
shitty
get that.
soup.
Although
Not a good
we
soup.
should get more Italian wedding. At
Add
weddings.
us in the comments.
At weddings.
Let us
Like,
know.
I don't know. Like little weird little meatballs in it. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
we
We had soup at my wedding, and now I come to think of it, that's so funny.
Did? Was it taco soup?
Well, I think that not everybody did. I did, but
Oh.
I had a tortilla soup.
Oh,
because
fun.
it was a vegetarian appetizer, I'm pretty sure. I just remember them serving me every single course of my meal was the wrong thing. And I was just
no.
laughing, being like, some brides would be really mad about this, but I was having the best day of my life. I didn't give a shit. I was like, yeah, I didn't order this. This is not what I ordered, but I don't eat meat. So like, I literally can't eat this. I'm not trying to be annoying. This is not a thing I'm going to eat. But we did have tortilla soup.
Okay.
And that's such a weird thing to have in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like not tortilla soup in Mexico is normal, but I mean
soup.
like
Hot.
just soup at a beach. Anyways.
Moving along, speaking of vegetarian options, the Caesar salad, the standard.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like they get this really right.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just
hard.
like the stems. And often being a vegetarian,
They'll leave the
like,
bacon
here's
in.
so much of bacon. Like,
Yeah.
great, cool.
Or they'll do a kale. How do you feel about kale? Caesar salad.
Not for me.
I really feel like that's contentious.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
Not
oh,
for
why
me.
would you do that? It's honestly, you can just do romaine.
Yeah.
It's like not that hard to
It's
just
kind
do.
of it's a middle of the road salad. You know, it just feels like it's expected. I have
Here's
it
my
so
issue.
often.
Here's
Go
my
for it.
issue.
Please.
A good Caesar salad is
Yeah.
an S tier.
Yeah.
How often
Not often.
do caterers get that right? And here's the other thing that they often do wrong.
Okay.
They put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then you get a
Wilty and
soggy,
cold and weird.
cold,
Yeah.
chilled, wilty Caesar salad,
Yeah.
bro.
No one's coming around tableside with parm. No one's cracking pep.
I also
you know?
just think, really, that's the thing you guys had to prep. Like, it's actually fine.
It's
you could have
probably a seed, dude.
just chopped the freaking romaine and left it in an enormous bowl. It could have been on the counter for way over an hour, and nobody. I don't know. You could have given this to literally anyone on the team to make a Caesar salad and not put it in the fridge. It's
Yeah.
criminal. It's like, I would say the only thing worse than a Caesar salad that's been in the fridge is a proper caprese salad that's been in the fridge when
Yeah.
the tomatoes are. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm upset by that.
It's just because we've had bad experience. We've been burned before. So
Been
I'd say
burned by
this
many a
is, it's just
Caesar.
between a C and a D. We can finalize it later. But it definitely isn't a B. They're never great.
No, it's never great. I think it has to be D.
Okay.
Because
Slap it down to D.
it's not as good as bruschetta.
Agreed. Yeah. Now we're comparative
Or a
mode.
Tim Hortons and everything bagel. Give me a break.
Get the fuck out of here. Moving on to caprese salad.
Oh, proper caprese.
Caprese
we've
salad.
gone right up. Some Italian's gonna be like, why are you saying it like that? Caprese.
I love tomatoes. I love cheese. I love basil. I love olive oil, and sometimes balsamic
It's an
vinegar.
S.
It's an S tier.
There's nothing that I love
No.
more in the world than that.
Yeah.
I'm really so hungry. Every food that I enjoy that you're listing, I'm like doing a mental note of
Fine.
like,
Nothing is an F.
what restaurant could I order that from
And
after
then
I
a
leave here?
standard mixed green salad. Where do we feel that one lives?
Well, I would say it's like an A because at the end, by the time you get to dinner, a green is nice, you know, gives you a little bit of a crunch, gives you a little bit of a something.
Makes you feel healthy.
Arugula does tend to get like jammed right in my teeth.
Yeah.
So I can't say S per se.
No.
It's
an
also
A.
just a salad.
It's just a
You know what I
salad.
mean?
Yeah, it's just a salad. I'd say it's an A. It makes you feel better about the late night food you're about to ingest. So I'd say go with that. Moving on to the entrees, Lindsay. The entrees of the day.
Let's go.
We'll start with salmon filet.
I mean, for me,
Salmon's great.
I,
The venues we work at.
people that are listening to this are like, you eat fish? Yeah, sorry. I don't eat.
She's a pescatarian. Get off her back.
Yeah.
None of your business.
Hop
Get outta here.
off. Salmon, yeah, most of the time, this is an S.
Yeah.
There's the odd time. And I think it's also because I don't eat meat. So I'm very particular about the fish.
And the protein you
And
get.
if it's not like, if it's undercooked, and I'm like, I'm not talking like it has to be like cooked well done or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like a medium, a salmon has to be done like medium. If it's done, if it's like a little gel. Ugh. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to give
That's
everybody
okay.
the ick. But what do you think?
I'd say it's an S. Or sorry, an A.
Usually salmon also comes with some really nice sides, like
Yeah.
some really good, like
Carrots,
hearty veggies,
yeah,
mashed
potatoes,
patates, some rice perhaps.
Rice
Yeah,
is good.
I'll go A.
Let's go A. A is salmon. Salmon is A. Next up, these are things you can not participate in, Lindsay, but you can respect them and you've seen them on
I
a wedding
respect
day.
people like these.
Chicken breast.
Okay. Well, it's your
Chicken's a safe option. I feel like chicken is one of those things where like, I'm not sure what the beef option is going to be. I'm not sure about the fish because it's a venue I've never been to. Chicken is so hard to fuck up.
Okay.
It's so difficult
You
to
say
make
so.
chicken bad. That's not to say it's not impossible, but I'm saying generally you can have like a few good bites. And you're like, this is fine.
My only thing with chicken, and
Go for
again,
it.
I don't eat it, but I think it's it's the only thing I ever hear about people getting sick at weddings from.
Really? Oh.
Not at the weddings we shoot.
No.
But like I do hear wedding photographers being like, yeah, I got really sick from my wedding yesterday.
Chicken.
So that one freaks me out a little bit, especially if you've got back-to-back stuff. Like you
Yeah.
got a wedding on Friday, Saturday, and then,
It's middle of the road then, I guess.
well, I don't know. What are your alternatives?
There's other alternatives. There's other things. Where do you want to put it for now?
You choose. I don't really care about
Let's slap it at C then. Yeah, we gotta have an opinion.
C for chicken.
C for chicken.
It's
C
fine.
is for chicken. It's good enough for me. Moving along to beef tenderloin. This is always a weird one. It's always bloody. It feels like you're eating like a dead thing. It's the worst.
I think if we called it cow tenderloin,
people get so psyched for it. All guests are like, "Oh, you get the beef?" I'm like, no, I didn't get the beef.
No, it's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Psycho.
The gravy is the blood. I don't want it. I don't want it. I think beef tenderloin at weddings is overrated. I don't think it's
Makes
ever
the
been
entire
really good.
dance floor smell like
It's a beefy, stinky mess. It's an F for me.
meat farts.
Yeah. Come at us in the comments.
I'm mad when people order it around me. I'm like, oh, good.
Yeah, great. It's an F.
Vegetarian
tenderloin.
risotto?
Yeah. So I kind of encapsulated all the things we like into a vegetarian risotto
love
because
a risotto.
it's kind of a catch-all. So I think a risotto. I like the vegetarian option at weddings. I like to know what that is. I like to discover it. I like to ask the staff, "Have you had it? Is it good? Is it bland? Does it need salt? Are we like
Sticky?
Is it
Do they know
vegan
how
or
to
is it
cook a
vegetarian?
risotto?
Because that's a big difference. Adding butter, adding things like that. Sometimes you need it.
A risotto's an S for me.
Yeah.
As long as they do it right, that's an S.
Yeah, I agree. I think
My
it's one of those
only
things.
issue is like not a lot of usually very little protein, but
Yeah.
like if you got a protein shake, you got some egg bites
Hell
in
yeah,
your
bro.
day, you're set.
Go down to the oyster bar. It's still open. That is it, I think, for the entrees. It sure is.
Okay.
Moving along to dessert, Lindsay.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, I have a lot of feelings about
a
dessert.
bullet wedding cake. It's a wedding. Typically, there's a cake. Not every wedding does this, but sometimes they'll put out the cake after the
dessert.
couple cuts it, and like you go around and get a plate.
Do you know how many years it was before I had ever even had a bite of wedding cake?
4.
6.
Close.
Easily 6.
Okay.
If not longer.
Yeah.
And I still hardly get it.
Yeah.
And I would say probably because we don't have a lot of venues that actually cut and serve the wedding cake.
Usually not there that long either.
No, or
Yeah.
if they do, it's like added to a late night table. Not like they'll do a dessert that's included in the courses, and then I don't know. I mean,
I think because we don't have it very often, it's probably a C.
Cake is nice, I guess.
C is for cake. Cake is for C.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's
C.
the most hyped thing because everyone's like, "Oh, they're cutting the cake." You know what I mean? Like it's
cutting the cake.
it's named after the thing we're all doing. So
Yeah, I watched you guys
Yeah.
put it in a window and it sat there for 6 hours roasting and melting and falling off to the side.
yeah.
I don't know. Wedding cake stresses me out. Like it actually causes me anxiety thinking
Really?
about it. Yeah, I don't know why.
Seen somebody topple over.
I just
Melt?
think I'm never like, yeah, that's a great photo. I never look at a wedding cake and think,
Bam! We did it. You know who cares? Wedding cake creators.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're fine.
C is for cake, and that is where wedding cake shall go. Now we're getting more into the plated desserts. Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. We went to a venue where they would count off in the room we would eat in all the cheesecakes that would go out. And so we were kind of like in the prep room, this
Yeah,
giant long table.
staging area.
And they have a list and they go cheesecake, gelato, cheesecake. And it was just fun. It was fun to repeat. So that's why cheesecake.
That was fun.
It's S tier for me. Cheesecake is delightful any time of the day, year, month, millennium. Thoughts, feelings, cheesecake?
No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree. Hard to mess that one up, to be
Hard
honest.
to fuck up cheesecake.
Yeah. As long as, you get like a little raspberry coulis on there. Come on. Too good. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse. It's getting close to the end of the day. You're almost done your shift as a wedding photographer, wedding vendor. I'm not too worried about spilling on myself. Usually at this point, I'm like head over the table, just kind of like shoveling it into my face. I usually get 1 or 2 bites of this, and then I'm like, I don't care anymore.
I love a chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
I'm like more of a chocolate person than I am a cheesecake person.
Okay.
I think that this is like, it's not too filling.
Yeah.
Usually by the time dessert comes, I'm like, I don't need to eat anymore. I'm
good
here.
Yeah.
Like I get if you're a guest at a wedding, you want to eat all the courses. You're so
Yeah.
excited. I'm like, I've had this cheesecake 3 times this month. I'm like
Sure.
good on that, But a chocolate mousse, it's rare. It's usually a delight. It's not always like the best thing ever.
Agreed.
I wouldn't say.
Agreed.
Like it's just I'm wavering. My other thinking is like you can eat it pretty quickly and jump on the dance floor.
That's true.
Whereas a cheesecake, you might want to come back to that. It's pretty dense.
True.
So
You want to move cheesecake to A tier and put this up to S?
No, they have to be on the same. No, they have to be on the same.
All right, then they go to S.
Okay.
They both live in S tier.
I think that they're the same because
Filling up
they
the S
both
tier.
have. Yeah, I think they're both
Okay.
phenomenal, to be honest.
Cheesecake and chocolate mousse share the S tier.
The longer that
ranking.
we take to do this, the hungrier
We're
I
so
am.
close. We have like 6 left.
I know, the hungrier I get. So
Creme
the more I'm like,
brulee. I think it's the best.
This is the problem. Now
It's
we're going to
so
put them all
good.
in S tier because
we
I'm
can
so
have everything in
hungry.
S tier. We can move everything
Okay,
up.
I want creme brulee in S tier for
so,
sure. It's
same
so
do I.
good.
It's one of the
so
best
good.
things. It's one of the greatest experiences. It's a little tactile experience. You get a little tap it with the thing. You like in the movie Amelie, you get to like, crack on the thing. I think S tier all the way for creme brulee.
Yeah, I love a creme
Yeah,
brulee.
put it right there. S tier. I'm going to stack them up top. There you go.
Delightful.
Moving right along to mini cupcakes. Typically, the wedding cake, in lieu of like serving it, they'll do mini cupcakes of the same design, the same batter, the same nonsense.
Messy.
I love these on the way out. I grab one of these to eat in the car.
You know what I love?
Go for it.
If you're a couple, like if you're a person planning a wedding that's listening to this, maybe you should listen to this. You should try planning your freaking wedding.
Give me a pen.
Mini cupcakes,
Yeah.
but with a takeout box.
Yes, I've seen this.
Okay?
It's a good idea.
Like a little to-go box
Yeah.
because maybe people have spent their food intake for the day on all of the other things.
Yeah.
But they do want to try this cute little cupcake.
Little takeaway. They can
And so
forget in the glove
get like
box.
a cute little thing.
Yeah.
And that's so nice. And then I often will bring that home and be like, Taylor, you want it? And he doesn't like a sweet. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Well, I guess I eat this now.
Anyways, where do you want to put it?
I put that in A. I think it's A.
Yeah. It can't
It
possibly
can't be
live in the
S.
same place as
No,
a creme
no. It doesn't live in the
brulee.
same
Get
area as
real.
cheesecake creme brulee or
I
chocolate
think
mousse.
chocolate mousse has to come down now. I'm
Really?
afraid. I
You're
feel like
you're thinking more about that?
I just
Okay.
keep looking at it thinking, is chocolate mousse really on par with a creme brulee? And it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay. Of the spoonable, stabbable things you eat with a spoon for dessert, chocolate
Yeah.
mousse is an A, creme brulee is an S tier.
Yeah.
Transitioning a bit into the kind of late night, but not quite. We got the donut wall. This
Yeah.
will exist. They'll put a bunch of donuts up. Hopefully they're not too stale.
Yeah.
They're at least like a half day old at this point.
Aesthetically,
Beautiful.
love to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say.
Kids with sticky fingers running up and touching all the donuts
That
in the
is
bottom row.
sticky. That is so sticky. And
Yeah.
it's just out in public
Yeah.
where all the sneezers are.
Getting
And
permeated with like meat farts
And-
after meat farts.
Stop, we're
Just
making
little
this the grossest-
sponges.
You guys, this is the grossest episode.
No one's
and
eating.
I'm
They're driving.
So
they're editing.
sorry.
They're editing. They're fine.
I'm so
They're
sorry.
getting hungry for the start of the day at the wedding.
I do like a donut wall aesthetically.
Me
It
too.
makes for great photos,
It does.
better than a wedding cake does.
I like when couples share a donut. It's cute.
really cute. It's
Yeah.
very trendy,
Yeah.
whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just sticky.
Blah, blah.
And I don't like communal food.
Okay, we put that with deviled eggs. You think it's right there with it, or do you think it's a C?
I'm going to go C.
Okay.
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent towards donut walls. I think donuts are delightful, but I agree. I want my own kind of packaged donut. I don't want to like.
I don't-
Who's been looking at that?
I don't want
Don't
to.
come and lick that one.
Yeah.
Weird.
Communal food's not for me.
It also feels like you're taking part of like an art installation when they're on a wall.
I don't want to like.
everyone
shit
knows you
I
took
don't-
one.
I don't want to shit on your list here, Tim,
Please.
but there's something notably missing from
What's
it.
that?
Charcuterie tables.
Oh yeah.
Huge charcuterie tables. Just speaking of communal food,
Yeah.
a thing that I take huge offense to.
Yeah, it's gross.
I think
unless you're the first
it
one
is
there.
So like
It's an F.
I'm always going to go and get some cheese and grapes and whatever.
Yeah.
Always. Like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a fool. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But
Towards the end, you're
I
like,
don't know
this
if you,
is picked
if
over.
you follow Melissa Andre, she's like an incredible luxury event planner. She's from Toronto actually, working in LA. She got huge doing like OVO, like Drake parties.
Okay.
Really cool stuff. Anyways, now she plans events for only the extreme elite wealthy people. And she creates content that I am very well aligned with because
Okay.
she
Doesn't like sticky, messy
she doesn't
hands.
like sticky, messy things. She loves perfection when it comes to place settings. And she's like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right.
Why not?
She loves candles and like making she likes to make an experience
Got it.
properly hosted.
Got it.
She also is like one of the first public event planners I've ever heard say that she thinks it's tacky to expect people to like cover their plate as their gift. Like, you know how people like when they gift a couple, that they're supposed to cover the cost of their plate.
Oh,
She's
weird.
like, would you invite somebody to your Christmas party and be like, hey, so this party cost me about $2,000. I'm divvied up. That would be about $100 each. So just make sure, like, that would be insane.
We're not friends with those people.
But people do. That's the common wedding norm, Tim, is that people pay,
That's
like people
fucking
give a
insane.
gift, a cash gift.
No.
But also it's insane because, it's insane for so many reasons, but people don't know how much your wedding cost.
Yeah.
It's an insane thing. Anyways, her feeling on charcuterie is like, well, it's weird because it gets hot out in the sun. It's like warm. It gets
sweaty.
It's weird. That's a weird thing.
People
But
like, oh, I don't want that meat.
and
Pick it up and put it
communal
down.
food is weird.
Yeah.
Communal food's really weird. So she does she actually like the cannoli station.
Oh, I love
like
that.
a build your own charcut where
Yeah.
they pull a cup out. They're like, which one of these things do you want?
Got it.
Give somebody a little cup and now you've got your own personalized charcuterie cup.
You know who else does that?
Tell me.
Indulge Catering. They have a charcuterie table station where a person stands there and is like, what would you like?
That makes
They have a
sense to
plate
me.
and they scoop you little bits from the
Yes.
charcuterie buckets.
The big,
Delightful.
I get that it's a dramatic looking thing and it's
looks
like,
pretty, but like-
wow, this cool thing.
It lasts
Also,
for 8 seconds and then everyone
They
jumps in.
always put the meat and the cheese touching.
Yeah.
Sick. Anyways, I'm just,
Well,
I
it's
had
not
to bring
included.
that up. You didn't include
It's
it.
an F tier.
It's
For
an
sure,
F.
unless it's done right, which it rarely is. Speaking of communal things that you will not like at all, chocolate fountain. Haven't seen one of these in probably 2 years. I'm happy to say.
Was that a
Yuck.
thing? I don't think I've
Yeah.
I don't think
You ever
I've
seen chocolate fountain?
Not at a
People get
wedding.
skewers of like fruit or cheese sometimes if
dip it
it's
in.
sweet, and they stab it into the chocolate fountain, and then the chocolate isn't purified. It just rotates into this fish bowl that's exterior of like a fish pump
like
going up and around.
I'm aware of what a chocolate fountain is. I've just
disgusting.
never seen one at a wedding.
Oh, I saw one recently. It was disgusting.
Honestly,
2 years ago.
I
yeah.
kind of want to do one now.
Really?
Like at my house.
You hate communal food. You just said that. This
at
is the
my
most communal
house.
thing.
At my house.
It's wet. It's sticky.
for Taylor and I.
This is a wedding day. This
Yeah,
isn't.
No.
We're not
I'm
talking
just
that.
saying,
It's
I'm
an
just
F tier
hungry.
for me. Yeah.
Okay, put it in the
I
F.
think you can actually do this well. Like Lindsay said, it's for your home.
For
it's for your
sure,
people.
some kid's gonna go and stick their
Their whole
nasty
face
little
in it.
hands
Their
in
whole
there.
little hand. They'll put their tongue in it. Like, delightful, delicious. Look at me. I'm in Willy Wonka's factory. Yeah, you don't want this at a wedding. I think it's a bad
chocolate fountain.
form.
That's so weird.
Moving on to late night food, Lindsay.
Okay,
Pizza.
let's go.
Pizza. Again, we're rarely there for that.
Pizza.
Pizza is great.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a delightful thing to
Nobody's mad.
offer. No one's mad at pizza.
What are you waiting for them?
It's an S tier.
Yeah.
All day. Usually it's under a heat lamp. It looks really aesthetically pleasing. Looks warm. Looks inviting. Pizza is delightful.
No, it sucks to photograph.
It's not great. Because it's very warm. But
Let me. You know what I
looks
love.
pretty.
You know what I love photographing? Lava.
Taco station.
You know what? I just hate photographing all late night. I'm realizing as I'm looking at this list.
Yeah.
But,
Where'd you
yeah,
stay on
taco station.
Delightful.
That's fun. Yeah, like
you had one at your rehearsal, your engagement party.
yeah, we did. Yeah.
It was a
true.
blast.
Yeah. I think a taco station's a crowd pleaser.
For sure.
You can put whatever you want on
Totally.
it. You can get whatever, all your little ingredients.
Most of the time, the kids are gone home at that point, so no chance of them like licking all the meat.
It's very helpful to make sure that guests don't get too wasty pants, you
Yep.
know?
I think it's an A. I wouldn't say
Okay.
it's an S. I'd say it's an A.
Yeah, it's kind of messy.
Yeah, it's a bit
you
messy.
know?
Not great for dance floor stuff, but
No.
getting real regional here. We're talking French fries or poutine bar.
Poutine bar.
Poutine bar is fries with a bit of squeaky cheese, usually a cheese curd, and then covered in gravy.
Yes.
They can often have
and
vegetarian gravy.
it has to be a cheese curd.
Yes.
We are not talking about cheese fries.
No, get out of here.
This isn't chili cheese fries. We're talking
Squeaky cheese curd.
a McCain French fry.
Hell yeah, bro.
The leaders
Mikey likes
in
it.
French fries.
Mikey likes it.
And squeaky
Squeaky cheese.
curds made by the Mennonites. Okay, really critical. And then gravy. Yeah,
Again, as a wedding vendor, you're grabbing this in a bowl on the way out the door.
absolutely.
You're spilling in your car and your
Some
pants, but you
chives
don't
on top
care.
of that. Even.
You don't
Oh my
care.
gosh, yeah, that's an S tier.
That's an S tier. It's warm. It stays warm on the way to the car. That's an S tier. French
Mm-hmm.
fries, poutine bar. And lastly, for the couple who cares and loves everyone, they get McDonald's.
Yeah,
They order a bunch of chicken fillets, fish fillets. They get a bunch of cheeseburgers. They have a whole spread.
yeah.
French fries. Hell yeah, dude.
I got invited as like a +1 to somebody else's wedding when I was like 19 years old.
Yeah.
And I think it was like my first time like going to a wedding as an adult, actually. And it was at that cool bar downtown Guelph that everybody goes.
The Vinyl?
No, like cooler than that. Like it's like a pubby kind of vibe, but
Royal?
The Albion.
The Albion.
So cool. These people were really cool.
Yeah.
Shout out Harry.
That's where Al Capone used to live. Or he had an apartment there at least.
They didn't tell anybody they were doing this. And we were all drunk, as you are. And I don't know, probably around 11 or midnight, all of a sudden, this was when I used to eat meat, but
trays
and trays come out of cheeseburgers.
Trays.
Let
me
just tell you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good times.
I was like, these are the smartest people of all time.
Claudia did that for her wedding at Hacienda way back when. Remember that? That was a blast.
People love it. People love a McDonald's.
It's S tier.
You can't mess up Macca's.
The same way you get French fries at Poutine Bar, you get that on the way out, you grab one of these, it's prepackaged, you eat it in the car on the way home. And that is your wedding day, folks. That is the wedding day food ranked by photographers, for photographers.
Deviled eggs just solo hanging out in their beef.
Please let us know if you think this is absurd.
You know what's so funny?
It's not,
beef tenderloin down in F with chocolate fountain. Like, people are going to be upset by that.
Yeah, if you want to Frankenstein some of these things, put them together and make a weird cocktail or a weird drink, please take a photo and send it to us. We'd love to hear you and see your opinions on this food list.
I cannot wait to go eat.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, doing all of those things. Tim and I are off to Japan.
Hell yeah, brother.
We are so excited for that. We are going to do a little ep with our friends while we're in Japan. We have a special guest. Our friend Anna Pastoria is going to be coming on. Our friend, she works at Imagine, but she's also a phenomenal photographer. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up.
We got stuff coming up, guys. So like, comment, subscribe. Do all the things.
Please make sure that you're here.
Alan, thank you again for this Magic 8 Ball. This fits the vibe. It's perfect. We love it.
Thank you so much, Alan. Tell us your favorite. What's your S tier? Yes. I want to know in the comments below. Happy Monday, y'all. And we will see you next Monday.
Ciao. Sayonara, suckers.